Tesla's rise is a miracle, but also a warning. Tesla, a name that redefined what we thought cars could be, a symbol of modern innovation, ambition, and controversy. This is not just the story of a car company, but the story of one man's obsession to change the world and the price of dreaming too big. In the early 2000s, electric cars were a fantasy, slow, ugly, and impractical. No one believed they could ever replace gasoline vehicles. Then came Tesla, a tiny Silicon Valley startup with an impossible mission, to make electric cars desirable, powerful, and accessible. Founded by engineers Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning, Tesla began as a quiet experiment, but everything changed when Elon Musk entered the picture. Musk, already rich from PayPal, didn't just invest in Tesla, he took over its future. With bold vision and unshakable confidence, he transformed Tesla from a small startup into a movement that aimed to revolutionize transportation itself. But what followed was not just a story of success, it was a battle of survival, pressure, and obsession. Tesla's first creation, the Roadster, was a masterpiece built on a dream and desperation. It proved that electric cars could be fast, beautiful, and exciting, but it nearly destroyed the company. Costs skyrocketed, deadlines were missed, and the company teetered on bankruptcy. Elon Musk poured his personal fortune into keeping Tesla alive, often risking everything. In those early years, Tesla was constantly on the edge of failure. Employees worked sleepless nights, suppliers backed out, and investors doubted Musk's promises. Yet, somehow, the company survived, fueled by faith, risk, and sheer determination. When the Model S was revealed in 2012, everything changed. The car was elegant, futuristic, and shockingly powerful. It could outperform luxury sedans from Mercedes, BMW, and Audi, while producing zero emissions. Critics called it a revolution on wheels. Tesla had done what no one else could, it made electric cars cool. But behind the celebration, the reality was much darker. Tesla's success came at a tremendous cost. Musk pushed his team to their limits, demanding the impossible. Factories became war zones of ambition, where deadlines mattered more than rest. Workers described grueling hours, relentless pressure, and injuries from overwork. Yet, Musk's charisma and vision kept them going, the dream of changing the world outweighed the pain of getting there. Investors poured billions into Tesla, turning it from a startup into one of the most valuable companies in history. The Model X and Model 3 followed, each representing new challenges, new delays, and new miracles. The Model 3 was Musk's greatest gamble, a mass-market electric car that could bring EVs to everyone. Production problems nearly destroyed Tesla again, with Musk famously sleeping on the factory floor, refusing to give up. Against all odds, the Model 3 succeeded, and Tesla became the face of the electric revolution. Gigafactories rose in Nevada, Shanghai, and Berlin, massive facilities designed to build batteries and cars faster than any company in history. These factories became temples of innovation and pressure, symbols of what humans could achieve when pushed to their limits. But inside, the tension grew. Workers described stress, accidents, and exhaustion. Critics said Tesla was growing too fast, cutting corners in the process. Yet, Musk's energy was unstoppable. He promised robots, AI-driven factories, and fully self-driving cars, a world where humans could relax while machines did the work. Investors believed him, and Tesla's valuation exploded beyond logic, surpassing every traditional car company combined. Still, the truth behind the numbers was more complex. Tesla wasn't always profitable. It relied heavily on selling carbon credits and promises of future technology. The brand's power wasn't just in its cars, it was in belief. People believed in Musk's mission, his courage, his rebellion against the system. Tesla wasn't just a company anymore, it was a religion for the digital age. Fans defended Musk no matter what, while critics accused him of creating an illusion. As the years passed, Tesla faced growing competition. Every major carmaker, from Ford to Mercedes, joined the electric revolution Tesla started. Chinese companies like BYD and NIO began producing cheaper, faster EVs. The industry Musk once dominated was catching up. But Tesla's greatest strength remained its brand, its myth, and its leader's daring personality. Still, the cracks began to show. Delays in Cybertruck production, unfulfilled promises of robot access, and safety recalls shook investor confidence. Musk's growing involvement in other ventures, like SpaceX, Neuralink, and Twitter, raised questions about his focus. Tesla's identity began to blur. Was it a car company, a tech company, or the reflection of one man's ego? Musk's unpredictable behavior on social media and political controversies divided his audience. Tesla's reputation as a clean energy hero clashed with reports of toxic work culture, racial discrimination, and environmental damage near its factories. For the first time, the myth of perfection began to fade. And yet, through it all, Tesla kept moving forward. Its cars improved, its factories expanded, and its influence deepened. The company inspired an entire generation of engineers and dreamers. It forced an entire industry to change. Before Tesla, electric cars were a fantasy. After Tesla, they became the future. But the truth about Tesla is not black and white. It is a story of light and shadow, of success built on chaos, of genius shaped by obsession, of innovation shadowed by imperfection. Elon Musk became the symbol of both progress and controversy, a man who wanted to save the world but often clashed with it. His vision gave birth to one of the greatest technological revolutions of our time, yet it also exposed the dangers of unchecked ambition. Today, Tesla stands at a crossroads. The company continues to innovate, building humanoid robots, pushing AI limits, and dreaming of a world run on renewable energy. But the challenges grow bigger every day: fierce competition, government scrutiny, and a changing global economy. Tesla's story is still being written. Its legacy will depend on whether it can evolve beyond the myth and live up to its promise. The truth about Tesla is that it represents the best and worst of human innovation, the brilliance to change everything and the blindness that sometimes follows. And that truth, like the company itself, refuses to stand still. If you believe in uncovering truths and stories beyond the surface, subscribe to True Lens Official and hit the bell so you never miss what lies behind the headlines.